This is your host, Quasar Raspel. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Aqua Story. Now we're going to be starting a new game, playing on Proud Mode. Yes, I know I can't change it later. Keep the vibration, please. Skip the introduction, because, for those of you who have been keeping up, this is Aqua Episode 1, but we've already done Terra, and we've already done Ventus. I may actually make reference to those stories. I know when I played Ventus's playthrough, I did make reference to Terra's story quite a bit. So there is a good chance I will talk about what happened in the other two stories, reference abilities that I got, and, well, it's time to play as Aqua, who is, in my opinion, better than Ventus. But, not as easy to play as Terra. Terra is just the easiest to play as. What can I say? Sometimes being in a game where you can just hit X to win, making the X button more powerful is just the best way to go about it. And hey, he's got the scars, which we found out how he got those in Ventus' story, which makes Xehanort standing behind him really awkward the more you think about it. And I know I just spoiled some things for people who have played this game, for people who have not played this game and started with Aqua. But really, if you're watching my playthrough, you really should have checked out Terra and Ventus first.
To see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm not going to be skipping over any of the cutscenes. I'll be talking over them, sure, but I'm not going to be skipping over them. And really, this scene just makes Ericus really questionable that he doesn't know that Xehanort was the one causing the darkness behind him, because,
You're in danger here.
well, we know how Ericus got his scars now. It was by dark energy produced by Xehanort.
He can take care of
And yes, I know, I'm just gonna flat out say it with the spoilers. Sorry, I'm not just gonna possibly reference it. I'm gonna reference the other two stories. This is the third one, and I guess at this point I'm allowed to talk about it. But this, yes, now we get to play as a magic user. I only used mostly cure magic before. Why did she start with thunder over fire? I mean, I know Kingdom Hearts 2, I love the the thunder magic, and I hated the fire magic, but it's pretty much the same thing. Actually, the reverse reason in this game. Because in Kingdom Hearts 2, fire was an AoE spell, and therefore I did not use it too often. But in this game, it's thunder, and fire's the range spell that homes in on enemies. And Aqua just has a super solid finish move. She probably has the best starting finish move of the cast.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances.
Yes, trying. The fear of balls.
One I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed.
And yeah, that was reflected upon Ventus' story with the creation of... But we'll get into that later, I guess.
We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Don't get too excited. It's not the best knowledge.
Hey,
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
Then Ventus chases after him.
And in so much as you are now Keyblade Master, you must always be conscious of.
You know, that's actually a good question about that bell.
What is that?
Now that we think about it, we've only seen, what, 5 people?
What happened?
6, including Vanitas, I guess.
I don't know.
I forgot about him.
why isn't Ven here?
6 people on this whole planet.
well.
Who's around to ring an emergency
I will
bell?
send my
We've
pupils
seen
to
literally
investigate.
no sign of other life on this planet.
Yes, I understand.
Then again, it gets more hilarious when we go to worlds like Cinderella's, where it's just like, and the
That was my
crowd
dear
was
old friend
just
Yen
getting
Sid.
warmed up.
As
When
you
there's
know,
literally like,
he
what,
is
2
master
people
no
in the
more.
audience?
But he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, which you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others.
Wait, does that mean he locked them to
Darkness
begin with?
moves closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor
Does that mean
will protect
Xehanort
you.
has been on this planet the whole
Last.
time?
Remember that order must be kept.
Probably
Cannot tell
not.
anyone there are other worlds. Now go and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity, a second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness.
You know, he keeps saying you shouldn't be obsessed with power and you shouldn't be obsessed with losing, but at the same time,
Thank you, Master.
losing in many of
I
the
swear,
situations that we
I will not
end
fail
up
you
in
again.
result in losing your life.
Master, I best be on my way.
And he only wants power to protect his friends. Yes, that can go insanely awry.
Before you depart, I
Like,
have one
there
other,
is too much.
well,
There is a
call
limit,
it a
but
request of the utmost
really,
priority.
telling him that,
I
no,
told
you
Terra
shouldn't gain
this could be a
power,
second chance to show the
when
mark
really
of
all we're
master.
going to be doing is leveling up in the entire game. No, that's kind of important.
That flicker of darkness he displayed during the examination, I can sense it runs very deep. If those powers were to prove too much for him to handle, I want you to bring him back to me at once. It's for his own good. I could not bear to lose any of you to the darkness.
Of course. I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master.
Oh, that's sad, because we know what happens the next time Terra and Ericus, when they meet. This whole time, like, the time frame that happens right here is so awkward. Because look, we see Terra's leaving at this very moment. We see Ventus slapping on his gear and chasing directly after him.
Wait, Ben!
No, he mustn't. You have to bring him back.
Don't worry, Master.
And now Aqua goes right now. And the reason this is, like, the most, like, the strangest thing in my opinion is because of the timeline that the game provides to us of what is the order of events. Because in that very small frame of very small frame of Terra leaving, Ventus leaving, and then Aqua leaving, Terra has already 100% completed the first world. Like, no joke, Terra is already done with the Enchanted Dominion and is halfway through the Castle of Dreams where Terra and Aqua meet up. I'm not kidding. This has already happened and the timeline is so screwed up in this situation.
Mademoiselle! Senorita! Wait!
Aqua!
See? Terra has already completed the Enchanted Dominion, and he's right there in the Castle of Dreams, which is the second world you should go to as
I
Terra.
think he left to go find you.
It's impossible to come to the Castle of Dreams first.
Actually,
How is that even
just before I
possible?
left, he tried to tell me something.
This means that in that
listened to what he had
very
to say.
short time span, Terra has won. He made it to the Castle of
did you
Dreams,
manage to
fought
locate
through
Master
Unversed for the
Xehanort?
first time. He
No, but it
managed
seems he's
to
looking for pure hearts
meet
filled with
Maleficent, get put to sleep by Maleficent, and steal Aurora's heart, defeat the
All I can
boss
tell you is that his
Unversed,
search hasn't
fly
taken
his
here.
way to the Castle of Dreams, protect
stay and
Cinderella
see if
all
I
the
can find
way
more
to the
clues.
ball, have the ball
The prince
have
is
the
a
ball
poor
get
man. He might
have
have
the
some
ball get
answers.
interrupted by the leader Unversed of this world,
Aqua.
and then
You still
they
have the
meet
same
up.
dream?
It's only been a few seconds! And the Castle
There's
of
this girl.
Dreams is actually a
Her name is
shorter
Cinderella.
distance.
She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness.
Remember, the Castle of Dreams is a shorter distance
see her, give
from
her my
here, or from the land of departure, to the Castle of Dreams than it is to the Enchanted
alright.
Dominion in terms of even
won't get
distance.
into it.
So what the frick happened to the timeline immediately? And you might think I'm crazy about this, but I'm not. This is the events that happen. Holy crap!
Who are those ladies?
Oh, if I recall correctly, that is Lady Tremaine, and those are her daughters.
There was something very wrong about them.
You came back.
Huh?
Oh, my apologies. I was mistaken.
How could you even possibly
Her Highness,
mistake
I found
them?
this on the palace stairs.
A glass slipper.
One dropped by a lovely young lady, and I'll search far and wide.
She has
to find
blue
the maiden
hair.
To whom this belongs.
You will.
Of course, Your Highness. After all, you finally found someone whom you wish to marry. Upon hearing that happy news, your father, the king, has decreed that a quest shall begin immediately throughout the kingdom. And I will start with the closest residence, that of Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine. I'd better pay her a visit.
I don't know how we just got a map. That was very nice of them to give me a map. And the grind begins. Because it is now time to beat up the Unversed, collect some D-Link, because Ventus still has the best D-Link in the game. Oh, and the first enemy drops one. That's nice. And now I have Haste, the best skill. If I get the other one, I can have Air Blitz, and that would help out immensely against the boss. I need to zip around and get myself some better commands. Especially fire. I am going to use so much fire. Probably Blizzard too. Come on. Before the D-Link runs out, I'd really like to level it up. That way I can start leveling Terras. That's fine. Big enemy, gives good amounts of XP. Thunderstorm right off the bat. Jeez, I have not even used the first shot lock that Aqua gets, and the one that Aqua starts off with is really good too. Come on, give me those stars. Ah, it's over. I'm gonna need to get myself all of the boosts. I need to start grinding crystals. Ah. This game asks a lot of you for the early game. I guess that's not a terrible thing. It's not like the enemy, and I don't mean like the early game is difficult in terms of enemies. Mostly the boss. The enemies, as you can see, you can just smack around with no problem whatsoever. Aqua has no attack, that's right. I do like Spellweaver as a like limit because it's got good distance and some AoE as she swings it around herself. And this is just a good attack. It's actually way better in Birth by Sleep than it is in 0.2. Barrier Surge. Okay, so the shop's not located there this time. And magic increased, of course it did. Right. And because I'd never left this room, that means I have to do everything all over again. I'll be back, guys. Okay, back to where I was. Let's enter the next room. Whatever may be here, which is probably just more enemies. I did equip Barrier Surge. It's actually a really good skill. I don't have any fire skills yet, so I'm just gonna make do with what I have. Oh no, oh no. Ventus. Ventus, save me. Smack him around, smack him around. There it is. Alright. Next, I should probably be leveling up Terra. Just to give myself some options, even though I'm mostly going to be using Ventus. Probably only going to be using Ventus, but... it's something to do as I grind. Because, really, why would you give Aqua a physical option when she's purely magic-based? I mean, I guess people could argue, like, well, yeah, it's an option. It's not a good one. It's like giving Terra the magic option. But then again, Aqua at least came with some cures. You could argue that's a good thing. Alright, let's use this. Kill them with the power of bubbles! Hopefully I can live long enough to use some of this stuff. Okay.
Gotcha! Freeze!
Come on, come on. Okay, there's a save point right over there. All I need to do is touch it, and I will get all my health back. I will not die to these things. Please don't kill me. Touch. Slow is a spell I'm not gonna use. Give me a fire. Give me something actually useful. Luckily, Aqua has some good invincibility when she uses barriers. She does have the best guard in the game. Anything back here? Does not appear so. Oh man. Oh no. I just activated dealing to get the heal. Enemies do take 1.5 years to kill at the beginning with Aqua, but she actually does turn into probably the most powerful character due to her expertise in magic. She gets things like triple fire gun stuff. Shimmering Crystal, yes. I think Shimmering Crystal can give me fire boost and blizzard boost, things to just increase my magic even more. Looking around for treasure because right now I don't have the money to buy spells. So Aqua probably has the toughest uphill battle of the group. Why do these enemies have so much health? Then again, I need to replay like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to see if early game enemies really did have this much health then too. And if they did it take this long to kill them? Okay, let's activate some Terra. Get some bubble action going on here. Nice and slow. Hang in there, Aqua. It's gonna be a long grind for you. I'm probably going to have to grind before episode 2. But we'll make it through this. Let's just beat the Enchanted Dominion together and have a nice time. Really? I mean, I should have expected it. This should be her house, but I'm gonna check if she has treasure. Magic recipe. Woo, now I can know that thunder plus thunder equals Thundara.
You honor our humble home, my lord.
Quite so.
May I present my daughters, Brizella and Anastasia?
As I feared, there's darkness here.
Wait! It's dangerous to fight the darkness with light, my dear.
Who are you?
Cinderella's fairy godmother. I appear to those who believe that dreams come true.
Then I'm honored. But why would you advise me not to fight darkness with light?
Strong rays of sun create dark shadows. Sadly, Lady Tremaine and both her daughters are jealous of Cinderella's charm and beauty. Qualities that appear to you as light. Jealousy is darkness. Light and dark go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
Then, what should I do?
It's quite simple, dear. One of Cinderella's friends is trying very hard to keep her light from fading. I want you to join little Jacques and help him.
I can do that.
You'll need a bit of my magic to help, Jacques. Come back and see me when you're ready.
Alright. I don't quite remember this part.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
It seems like it would be also really easy to just bust into that window. And now I'm small. Wouldn't it have been a better idea to make me full size to help Jacques?
Are you okay?
Flinderelli, step muddy locker in a room. Gotta let her out. Gotta save Flinderelli.
Let me help you.
Ah, suck. Oh, that's not like Ben Vans. Do you ever meet a Ben?
I'm Aqua. But tell me how you know about Ven.
Us a friend, good friend. Ben help a Jack fix a Flinderelli to rest.
And where is he now?
Look up a friend, other friend.
I see. Ven, you must have just missed Tara.
Can't understand why. It always fit perfectly before.
Quite enough of this. The next young lady, please.
Odo, hear that? Got a flurry. Flinderelli gotta try that flipper. Come on, flurry. No. I said got a flurry.
It's alright. Leave this to me.
You could also
Don't use
just...
that key.
Jacques, don't lose that key? Really? Do you know what keyblades do? Aqua? Do you? spoilers, they can help you unlock doors. We don't even need this. We can just run to Silurenda. Silurenda. She's a cylinder in disguise. Come on, come on. I can't, that's right, when I'm trying to protect someone, I can't D-link. And of course, more of my magic increases. Oh no, stay away, stay away. There we go.
You're the only ladies here?
There's no one else, Your Grace.
Come on. Hurry, Jack.
They should be a bit more shocked that a girl they've never met has just kind of trespassed into their home.
All right, if I tried on the glass slipper.
I met you at the palace. Unfortunately, you are not the young lady the prince is looking for.
But I am a girl. I should at least be given a chance to try it on.
Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
I feel like that question should have been
Probably
first.
here to rob us.
Mother, do something!
That girl does not live here. I have only 2 daughters. I believe we're finished here, Your Grace.
Regardless, she means no harm. Here you are, my dear.
Jack, hurry.
Your Grace, please wait. May I try it on?
Pay no attention to her. She's just an imaginative child.
Madam, my orders were every maiden.
You should let her go first.
Thank you.
I actually want to thank you for teaching Tara he needs to keep believing.
Oh?
What will I do?
Please, don't worry. You see, I have the other slipper.
Perfect fit. I must inform the prince immediately. You will come with me, of course.
I'd be happy to.
It's not fair. She's a scullery maid.
Mother, are you just going to let them leave?
No. Cinderella will be put in her place.
And this is where things get a little bit awkward because we learn the origin of the Unversed are not the same as the origin of Heartless. There's no reason for the Unversed to, you know, even slightly obey her command.
She was attacked by a creature, a monster in the forest.
A monster?
And yeah, this is already a super duper long episode, but screw it. Let's fight the boss. We got Ventus powers, and how did she already get out there? And why is no one else freaking out about the explosions?
This is what happens when you go against my wishes.
The darkness in their hearts overtook them.
They're dead.
Go.
Unless anyone shows me, like, unless they're here afterwards, they're just dead. Holy crap. Be ready to block. Thank you, game. Alright, I can take some hits first. Luckily, Aqua's got some good iframes. Get some thunder in there. Probably the easiest time I've had with a boss thus far, though. Unless it has a phase 2. Oh, it has minions. And a quadcopter mode. And I can't even block those. Oh no, oh no, no, no. And that's what this is for. Oh no, because of the additional enemies, the game isn't sure who I should be hitting. Oh, no, 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 no. Spin me out, spin me out. Come on, let me go. Maybe if I kill them, this will be easier. A little bit. So, easiest boss thus far. I didn't die against it like the others, but then again, I did a bit more grinding beforehand, which is why this episode took as long as it did. But I wanted to get this first world out of the way so I could spend some time here, gain some new spells and whatnot. Oh god.
A pure heart filled with light? It's strange. The Master taught me darkness needs to be destroyed. But how? If not with light?
Oh, my dear, you're too young to know. Experience more things, and you'll find the answer. Just trust in your dreams.
Forged dealing with Cinderella, got the Stroke of Midnight Keyblade, and we're going to be moving on to the next world, which I believe is the Dwarf Woodlands. Yeah, I'll just see whichever one has the lower battle level. But until then, this episode has been going on long enough, and this has been your host, Quasar Raspel, hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.